Hi to everybody that's watching this on YouTube. There are different conditions people could have, okay? It doesn't matter if they're American. It doesn't matter if they're foreigner. Guess what? It's different conditions people can have. People can have Tourette's syndrome. People can even have autism. When people have Tourette's syndrome, they have something that they're called tics. It's not ticks as in ticks as in the insect called ticks. No, it's ticks as in they'll do something or say something continuously. It's called a tick. Okay? It has nothing to do with the bug called a tick. No. If you need to know what a Tourette's syndrome tick is in full definition, go on Google and it will explain it to you, okay? You also people have autism. And when people have autism, they have certain type of tics too, where they'll say, certain sounds over again, certain words over again, and do certain actions over and over again, okay? Now, there's people I've been around that may have had autism, not Tourette's, but more like autism, while they were doing certain things. There have been Eileen Swift that worked at Avanta. It was possible she had autism, okay? Because the things she did, it looked like autism, okay? And mental illness at the same time, okay? Eileen would do this all day when she was like, because right now, Eileen is dead, okay? She's been dead for a while now. Eileen would go throughout the day, okay? Even before me and Eileen met, Eileen was going all day. That was even way before we met. Eileen would do those things. And when you see, and she would do that all day. Eileen was doing that way before she met me. Eileen was doing that way before she worked at Avanta. She been was going for years. Because people that have autism, they make sounds. They make sounds sometimes. They make different noises and sounds sometimes, okay? And her sound that she would make is, and that was way before she worked at Avanta. Okay, that's way before we met at Avanta. She's been saying that way years and years, okay, of her life. And the reason that she was probably making a for years of her life is because she probably has autism. And people with autism do those things because they have autistic tics. And they can have all different types of autistic tics. But that's the sound she will make all day, okay? Throughout the day. Okay? She was doing that way before we met. She was probably even doing that way before I was born. Why? Because autism is with the person since birth. Okay? You're born with autism. It's just there. And they probably never got her tested and never noticed it. Okay? Just like there's another person I met. They probably have autism too. Because they make noise all day, sounds all day to themselves. The same sound all again and again and again, like a clicking in their throat. I don't know if you can hear that, but they'll do that the entire day, every day. Maybe not the entire day, but every day they'll do that. Why? Because when people have autism, they sometimes have autistic tics. And that person's autistic tick is clicking in their throat every day. Okay? Making that clicking sound in their throat. I don't know if it really got picked up, but okay? Like that, but from the throat. Because that person probably has autism. When people have autism, they have autistic tics. And that is just probably her autistic tick. That's why she's been doing it every day for years. She was even doing that even before we met. Why? Because she probably has autism. And that is just her autism tick. Okay? I have not met anybody with Tourette's, but I know it's people with Tourette's out there. Okay? But more with them too, I would say they have autism because they exhibit antisocial behavior. That's what people with autism tend to do. They tend to be antisocial and psychopathic. And both her and the other lady, both of them were both antisocial and psychopathic and sadistic. And that's one of the signs of being autistic. Also, they had a fixation on me. People that have autism can have fixations on people, objects, and tasks. And one of the tasks they had obsession with doing is witchcraft and voodoo. They were doing it every day for years, the entire day. So be aware of the different people around you. You may not be able to visually see they have autism. You may not even be able to tell by talking to them that they have autism. But people do have autism, just as well as they have Tourette syndrome. That's it for now. Bye.